Alright, so we get started on some more of the steering. This is the pillow block. I just got it braced here just to get an idea of what we want to do for fitment. And then the bottom we got this plate that's going to be bolted down. I'm also going to tack weld it from the sides and the bottom. This is pretty much where we're at. Kind of a fancy little bracket. We'll clean it up a little bit more before we mount it, or rather after I mount it, we'll grind it down to conform with the pole itself. So it's going to be pretty dope. I just want to make sure that everything is lined up and looks good. It's still over to this side a little bit more. We want to get it more in the middle. But I also have this bar right here, steel bracing, and this is actually going to go right here. And what this is going to pretty much do, if I can get it to sit here, hold on a second. Okay, so this brace is going to go right here, and this is going to act as the front base to strengthen the front roll cage brace. But this will get pushed in more. I just have to heat up this pipe so I could bend it out a little bit. I really don't want to do it without heating it because it could cause kinks. But that's pretty much what the front end is going to look like with the bracing, which I think is pretty cool. And it'll actually put a lot of reinforcement on this front part of the roll cage. Then we're going to go adjust the camber on these plates here so that the tires are straight. Get this bolted in and welded in. This bolted in. And I actually have new rods that I bought. I forgot all about it. That I have new tie rods. They were $40 at BMI Carts. And ironically they were used. But still in pristine condition. It's not like they were rusted or bent or anything like that. So. And we got the Predator motor that I picked up the other day when I picked up this cart. So this will be the motor that's going on here. Here we go. This is the jack shaft that's going to actually go on the motor. But I can't tell you why the jack shaft is going to be put on this motor. That's a secret. But it's going to be fresh. I have my brake reservoir, brake caliper, Wilbury. They're very fucking expensive, but it looks like that's going to be my only option for this. And what I'll do is I will cut a bracket that goes at an angle that will mount that brake caliper. So here's my brake rotor and some heavy duty shit. Okay. And my 69 tooth sprocket, I'm thinking. That'll give it a lot of torque. But yeah, this is gonna look cool.
People talk about my hair, right? Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Alright, let's get back to work. Alright, got my holes drilled. Looking good. Pretty damn even. Sweet. Alright, so we finally got this bracket done. And believe me, it was a lot fucking harder than expected. Actually more a pain in the ass than anything. My drill bits kept dying out. But I have the 2 bolts here that actually come to up under the frame that I actually tack welded the bolts, and I'll cut off the overlap of what's hanging over really. So there it is. Alright, so there we go. Probably gonna fall down. That's cool. But I know my bottom brace is centered because it's on the center brace here. So I just have to move that over some, but there you go. And this is where the old bracket was for the steering, as it used to be a 2-seater. Looking fresh. Now I'm just going to make a determination as to where exactly I want to get this. I'll have to sit in it myself. Either that or I can drill a couple of holes. This way we can make it universal, or adjustable rather. I just put the steering wheel on to get a better feel for what's going on. Wang, 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 wang. There you go, baby. Nice, nice. I locked down these collars a little bit just so it would stop flying down. Beautiful. Awesomely awesome. Well, do you expect any less? I mean, it is Dolo built. Pow, pow. Look at that, huh? That's what you call fucking smooth. That's what you call cool. That's what you call Dolo built. Yes, sir. Yeah, just like that. Alright, so I'm pretty much done for the day. Got the steering done. The steering shaft, the plate for it, I have it bolted and welded, because that usually takes a lot of the hit from the steering and from the front tires moving. So I figured really make sure it's on there for good, so there's no issues. It's fucking hot. So next weekend I'm going to adjust the camber links, adjust the tie rods, get them put in, and then try to make like a decent determination as to how far away the steering wheel is going to be from the seat. It's actually not mine. I'm building it for somebody, a friend of mine, so gonna kind of get a rough idea of where it should be, but I think just with it being all the way up against the front brace itself, gives enough clearance right there. It's just a matter of where the steering will be at that point. I think clearance won't be an issue, but like I said, I may just drill a couple of holes to adjust it. Depends on what happens when we get there. It's not going to make too much difference based on where the height of the steering wheel is. Then I'll probably just get a general fit, kind of like a universal fit. But everything's looking good. Like I said, the steering is all good. I locked down these grub screws in the collar itself. I think I might grab another collar to put on the bottom base of this just to lock it in so that there's no play coming in and out of the steering wheel. I don't think there is. I'll use red Loctite when I lock down the grub screws themselves. So I don't really foresee an issue with that. I could always put a tack weld against the collar to make sure everything stays straight, but I really don't foresee an issue with that. And these tires